not listening to me. Up!
You need to put his head as well.
Come on, up, 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 up.
He just farted instead.
Did he? Tasty, standing in a poo. Also got rather a lot of donkey brushing up against me. Hello. Hello, Mr. Sheep. Do you think Lewis Hamilton is going to win the Grand Prix this weekend? Fernando, Jenson, Sebastian and Lewis. And I've lined them all up on one of the tables, so Belle is going to help me choose. I'm just going to pop her down onto the table. Oh, God. There we go, Belle. Happy? We've got our new world champion, but we've still got the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix this weekend. I'm not there, pretty obviously. I'm on the sofa in the studio, but if I was there, I'd probably be with an animal of some description right now, asking them to predict the winner for this weekend's race. But seeing as I'm not there, and seeing as no one's ever asked me this year, I thought I would do the predicting this weekend. So I've got a few little figurines, and you've got to take FP1 and FP2 into consideration when you're predicting this race. We just watched it, and Romain Grosjean was the fastest in FP1. There he is, stand forward. He was fastest. He then had a bit of trouble in FP2 with a broken brake disc. Now, his history at Abu Dhabi is not good. He retired last year in 2012 and he finished dead last in 2009. So it was a bit surprising that he did so well in FP1, but he did anyway. He then finished early in FP2 with the brake disc. He managed to get out again, but had to get out of the car 8 minutes from the end of FP2. His teammate, Kimi Raikkonen, won at Abu Dhabi last year, 2012 winner, but he didn't set the world alight this weekend or today with FP1 or FP2, finishing 6th in FP1 and 4th in FP2. Still a contender for the podium though, so which Lotus will it be? Lewis Hamilton. He finished 2nd in FP1 behind Romain Grosjean. He thought he got it in the bag, but Grosjean just pipped into the post in the last few moments of FP1. He's done well here. He won here in 2011, but he has retired a couple of times at Abu Dhabi. So he looked fast this morning, looked quite fast this afternoon as well in FP2. He could do well, might not sure. These Mercedes, they can be slightly unreliable at times, but I reckon he could be quite fast this weekend. And of course, we cannot forget the new world champion, Sebastian Vettel. He finished fastest in FP2. It was a 1-2 for Red Bull. Vettel first and Mark Webber second, and he came third in FP1. Now, this circuit, Abu Dhabi at Yas Marina, is very similar to Singapore. Similar track layout and similar conditions because in Abu Dhabi it gets cooler. We actually saw a 14-degree drop in the track temperature from FP1 to FP2. So that's a huge amount of a difference with the track temperature, meaning obviously the tyres won't be degrading as much as we've seen at other circuits this year. So Sebastian Vettel was so strong at Singapore. I reckon he and the Red Bull and the RB9 will be incredibly strong this weekend. So, ta-da! Time for my prediction. I think it will be Sebastian Vettel, the new world champion, who will win this weekend's race, followed by Mercedes Lewis Hamilton. I think he will take 2nd place this weekend. And then, well, I can't make up my mind. Is it going to be Grosjean? Is it going to be Raikkonen? Raikkonen has been causing a massive storm. There was even talk he wasn't going to race this weekend for Lotus. It's because of all this payment problems with him and the Lotus bosses. He is in Abu Dhabi, but I still think that Grosjean will be 3rd this weekend. Probably Raikkonen in 4th, but I reckon with all these stresses and team little issues, he could either smash it or crash it. And I mean that obviously doing well or pranging it. One to watch this weekend is Jenson Button. McLaren have a different setup. They've got a lower level wing this weekend, which basically makes it an overtaking car. So if he qualifies sort of midfield, maybe 5th to 10th, somewhere around there, we could see the McLarens doing well. And Jenson Button has had really good results at Abu Dhabi, finishing 3rd quite a lot. So he's my one to watch. So that is my prediction for the podium this weekend. Sebastian Vettel in 1st place, from Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes and Romain Grosjean in 3rd. Get involved, comment below. I want to know your podium predictions for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and the person who gets it right the fastest will win an exclusive prize from pole position. Get involved and of course come back over the weekend to follow our coverage of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Fernando, Jenson, Sebastian and Lewis. Do you like him?